Hello, and welcome back to Fallout 4. So last time we ended up in a bit of a how do you say how do you say what's the name of the thing? A cliffhanger. And now we're finally here in the Institute. So without anything else, let's get to it. See what these guys have in store for us. Let's take a look at the terminal they have here. We have a few. The X's are probably like robots and whatnot, or synths, and we are the only one that is here by accident. Load holotape. Which one was it? It was network scanner. There we go. Probably. Alright, we already took the thing. Yep, there we go. We scanned the thing. And yeah, here it is. The Institute. Let's see if we can finally find our son.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Alright. We're going into the leader. So institutionalized. This is the one that we need to continue with the Brotherhood quests. Alright, I'm in. There we go.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Not exactly.
Welcome to the Institute.
It is a very big area, though.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Indeed we are, and we are gonna try to look for him. And what? There he is.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Yeah, as you can see, Darren, Sean. Sorry about that. It's a combination of Knight and Nora that you create at the beginning of the game, which is a very cool that they managed to do this. I will say.
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father!
Oof.
Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Yeah, very fucked up thing to do, my guy. Also, the voice acting is great from both voice actors in this area, and also they have unique animations for just for this scene. Pretty sure we don't see them in anywhere else. Hey there, father.
But disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges.
That's an understatement as hell. What the fuck do you mean? You give me my son right in front of my eyes and then just say he's a simp. That's kinda crazy for you to put here.
Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you, after all this time.
Kinda weird that the
It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
And there goes the twist. So honestly, when I first played this game, this twist really took me off guard. I think it was really well made. They gave us the red herring of the kid Sean, and then they just pulled the wool out of our eyes by saying he was a simp, and now here he is, as a grown man. It did, after Kellogg took our baby, it took, they froze us for another, like, what, 70 years? So, something like that? That's why it's, and yeah, that's why there are synths in Fallout 3, if you remember, right? They're like Gen 3 synths in Fallout 3, which was a long time ago. It couldn't have been after they took Sean, or it couldn't have been, they couldn't have just taken Sean, right? So yeah, it's really a very good twist they made here.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in.
Also, that's why Father here has a bit darker skin tone than if you just leave Nate normal default and Nora as well default. Father is Sean, so he also changes his complexion, which is kind of interesting. He always has white hair and white beard since he's old, but the most noticeable is his skin tone and some facial structure as well. If you go to extremes, he kind of still looks the same, but with a bit of extreme extremity or not.
In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Why though?
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
And they needed specimens.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
It really is you, huh?
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Alright. Kellogg, oh, your father,
Your
yeah.
father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that.
So, like, yeah, gotta take into consideration that Sean here was basically brainwashed by the Institute since he was an infant. He never really had a chance of being, like, not a sociopath, because everyone in the Institute is a sociopath, as you're gonna see. No matter how much the game now tries to paint the Institute as some gray area type of thing, nah, they're crazy people.
With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before
Yeah,
I
he kidnapped
arrived
you
here.
when you were a baby.
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
So you used him.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Well, there's only one more thing, the Institute itself.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Why you?
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
We're gonna go with a solid maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground.
Yeah, that is
You've
true,
been
though.
in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Alright, we're gonna go for yes.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Right, pay attention to that Lee name. We've met her in Fallout 3. Anyways, let me see. Inside job, institutionalized. Let's finish institutionalized. We have to finish it, continue the other thing, so let's keep going, shall we? I see, the Institute is actually quite a breath of fresh air. Also, that is perfect, a little bit foreshadowing. There's a little bit of breath of fresh air compared to anything else. Because it's so clean, there's green everywhere. It is, it does look like a lab, even though it's so sterile.
It's an honor to have you
Tighten up
here,
this
ma'am.
primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Doc?
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Well, finding my son.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Wait, what?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Alright, who built all this then?
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the Earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Probably a crater in the ground. But
Greetings.
yeah,
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface.
ooh, hello.
How may I assist you today?
Let me
Let's
see what I have.
you have.
Experiment 18A. It's a plasma rifle. Let me see. What else do you guys have? Nothing particularly useful for me. Just the normal plasma stuff, purified water, institute stuff, stim packs. I'm actually kind of eyeing those stim packs. We're good for now. But yeah, this is basically the equivalent of the think tank from Fallout New Vegas, except this one is less comedic and more serious.
Sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Alright, that's another courser. Anyways, let me see. There is a thing. I think it's like here. No, we do have to talk with how do you say it? We're gonna talk to Vergil after this because I think there's a way to like help him out.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am. It's an honor
I
to meet
just
you,
don't think we have the things yet.
You're here. Glad you made it.
On the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Yep, so this is security. Pretty obvious to see. Hello there.
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to
Here you
remember
are.
that synths
Justin
are
Ayo,
people.
Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure
That's actually understandable.
There won't be any issues, will there?
Yeah, no issues,
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
And they escape?
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Combat experience.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
What? Yeah, let's go for the,
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Alright, so you gotta wonder why the fuck the Courser that we fought didn't use the recall code immediately. I guess the synth was behind like a locked door, so he didn't want to unlock it, but still, it's kind of dumb. The guy could have just said the recall code the same way that the father did with Sean. You see, saw the synth version of Sean completely.
No reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely.
Anyways, yeah, you saw the Sean completely go down. So yeah. Also, I think this is where Lee is. Let's see.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hello, Dr. Lee. Madison from Fallout 3. What the hell are you doing here?
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
What's it do?
Courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay?
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
So yeah, Dr. Lee went from helping the wasteland get, the capital wasteland get pure water, to helping an evil fucking organization that kidnaps people. Very big jump from her. She is also related, has something related to the Brotherhood questline. As we'll see, I think the branch, the amount of Brotherhood content we do.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Gotta feel bad for the second generation there. Guy had to deal with customer service for all eternity. Anyways, we got the... But yeah, I think the quest lines of the Brotherhood that we're gonna do is gonna involve Dr. Lee. So we're gonna see her later on. Oh, yeah, this part.
Not yet.
Gorilla.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
For some odd reason, out of all the animals to bring back, they chose gorillas. But honestly, I like gorillas, so it's not really a bad choice. We are gonna see them when we attack the Institute later on. It's very funny. Alright, let's take a talk with these guys.
We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here.
Doctor?
There's still people,
Welcome.
and they're
so good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division.
After all,
I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Hold on to our own humanity.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Right.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
What
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Let me see. Institutionalized. There we go. Let's ask about the gorillas.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Alright, so institutionalized is done. Let's let me actually take a look at the inside job. If this one is let me see. It is the Minutemen quest, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and do the other ones, but let me just check. Minutemen quest, there it is. Right, inside job. Yeah. Anyways, let's go into the let's take this off. Let's go to the Brotherhood. There it is. And we're gonna carry on the alright, we need Dan's with us. Then we're gonna have to fast travel. Right, I'm sure this was not suspicious at all. Right. Okay, that's kind of weird why they haven't discovered that yet. But let's go into Sanctuary, try to figure out if we can find Dan's to carry out the rest of the the rest of the Brotherhood quests. They aren't all that much, all that more. Where is Dan? He should be easy to find. He's a big dude in power armor. Let's see here. Sturge is over there. I don't want to talk to him just yet. Where is he? Man, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to find anyone here. Probably gonna have to teleport him to me. Oh no, there he is.
I wonder if the daytime collecting will some
Hey.
Paladin.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Yes.
Ready.
Roger that.
There's nothing quite like the smell of power armor grease and testosterone.
The aroma is rather pungent.
Alright, Kate, you can go here to Sanctuary. Let's go to the thing and let's carry on with the Brotherhood quest lines. Brotherhood? You gotta talk to Elder Maxon. Think. Yeah. Elder Maxon. There we go. Just gonna save here just in case.
I don't know about Scribe Nariah. I think she...
And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk to him, get a new mission. Hopefully it doesn't conflict with inside job, but I don't think it will.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away.
Nope.
There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland
That's the one.
to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Right.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Alright, so Dr. Lee.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Hull plating integrity looks
Alright,
good.
so we need
No
to
need for
give the tape to that guy either way,
Control
so...
systems all reporting back nominal.
Well, it is what it is. So, yeah, let's go with outside the wire. If we want to complete this quest. I don't know, let me see. Yeah. We're gonna see if we fail inside job, it is what it is. But I think we can do both of them.
Time to waste. There's work to be done.
I mean, they'd expect us to make copies of the thing, but whatever. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy then. Where is he? Is he downstairs? Yeah, he's downstairs. Let's go.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Dr. Tegan might have what you need.
Oh, she's here. Okay, let's just save here just in case. Hey there.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'm dying to find out what's on it.
For all we know, that's a recipe for Deathclaw's surprise.
Well, it's the best we could do with such short notice. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
Alright, let me see if we filed the other one.
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
Oh, that's good.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
Um. Yeah, he had his
It
motivation.
sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
Well, I'm flattered.
I'm flattered that you have so much faith in me.
You've earned that faith by your own hand. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and...
Understandable.
Well,
I'll keep it quiet.
I'd like to keep it that way.
Alright, dance. Alright, so we just retrieve the holotape thing. Basically, what we need to do
I'm
here
busy
now
right
is...
now, Knight.
Yeah.
You have a mission. Contact lost.
Yep, seems about right.
Target's gone down.
Yeah, we gotta see if we can do this. Pickpocketing is kind of a...
That
there
really
we go.
Isn't part of our mission.
Relax, relax. Alright, so we got the thing, right? No problem there. Let's just go for from within. Let's see, where Institute is it? There it is. You gotta talk to Lee. But yeah, we got the stuff we need. Dan doesn't come with us, we go here alone.
Creeps, you know? They seem, I don't know, cold.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Yeah, alright. But yeah, we go into the whoops. Good old Dr. Lee is gonna work with the Brotherhood again.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Well, I am not gonna kill you. Why?
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
Well, the Brotherhood needs help.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Just trust me, bro.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
We won't lie.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
You're wasting...
man. Come on, Lee. We kinda need you.
The Brotherhood has
You're wasting your...
Oh, come on, man.
The Brotherhood has always been...
You're wasting...
The Brotherhood is...
You're wasting...
Oh my god, really?
The Brotherhood has always...
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You're wasting...
Oh my god, come on. That one's gonna take a bit of a while as well.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing...
You're wasting...
Yep, alright, I'm on.
Your work could...
You're wasting...
Jesus, man. Gonna take a while. Bear with me a little bit.
You're
wasting...
Your work...
You're wasting...
Jesus, man, come on.
Your work...
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know,
yeah, the
I
reload
never
button.
understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there... dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Alright, Elder Maxson. We're going to you. Just gotta do blind betrayal. I gotta remember, blind betrayal is the last quest you can do for the Brotherhood.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight.
Honestly, I think if we just do straight main quests, I think we just might end the main story here. Gotta be honest.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
She's on our side.
I convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Alright, see ya. From Within is complete. And then we get...
Proximity
come on.
sensors green. Getting a 3-second pingback.
Liberty
System
reprimed.
100%.
Yeah, it pretty much spoils what the quest is gonna be about, but yeah. Good to see him again. Anyways, let's see what we get. Gun nuts or science? Let's go for science. We can go gun nut next one. Alright, let's go. Now we can finally put a jetpack on our power armor. It's pretty useless in general, but it's pretty cool.
It'll be a super mutant.
Yeah, anyways, let's just go to the airport. But yeah, the jetpacks on the power armor is pretty much useless. It wastes AP to hell. And also quite a bit of fusion power, but other than that, it's kind of cool to just fly around a little bit. Well, I have radiation, wonderful. Anyways, Proctor, let's just save here.
Proctor.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxson told you about it?
It'll win the war.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxson and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
There he is. Good to see you again, buddy.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Ingram?
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
Alright.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Power problems?
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Alright, Lee. Gonna have to talk to you again. And she is in the prison. Let's go. But, yep, get the... and if you carry on with the Brotherhood quest all the way to the end, you do get basically a recreation of Fallout 3's following Liberty Prime to attack the water thing, but this time we're attacking the Institute. It's kind of fun. You can see basically that same thing in HD with better graphics. And I also think there's a behemoth scripted event there.
Attention! This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation.
Unless you like getting shot. Never
Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
Wow.
One of us is a liar, and it isn't me.
Oh, don't try and pin that nonsense on me. I said I'd come back to the Brotherhood, and I have. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime.
I mean, I didn't know that.
I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Well, why are you reluctant to help?
Why won't you help us with Liberty Prime?
We deserve an answer, Doctor.
I originally left the Brotherhood because I was tired of being stepped on and used. First, there was the water purification project, designed to freely benefit the entire Capital Wasteland.
Okay, what's the problem with that
Even though
one?
the Brotherhood allowed it to be activated, they wanted to control it. But that wasn't enough. They forced me to help design Liberty Prime. Turned my work into a weapon of war. I had...
Girl, what the fuck do you think the Liberty Prime was? He's a gigantic robot with nukes strapped to his back. Of course he's a weapon of war. What the hell?
Had enough, so I left. It's as simple as that.
Well, just save the world, man.
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
And we want to stop the Institute from using its technological superiority as a weapon.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Alright. Time for Proctor Ingram. Let me see, do you have anything for us? Or not? Nope, okay. Alright, we're inside. Damn it.
Cade won't clear me for duty yet.
We're still inside, technically, so we can fast travel. It's kinda silly, but whatever. Anyways, before...
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
let me actually go to, Vergil. I don't think, Where is he? There it is. I don't think Dance is gonna appreciate us talking to the guy, but whatever.
We stay here too long, we're gonna get sick.
Nah, we're not. It's fine.
Protect and serve.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Vergil.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
I can't find
I'm still looking for it.
It should be in my old lab, in the bioscience division. Please, hurry.
Alright, there we go. Now we got the thing. Alright, let's get that done. That's the least we can do, right? We're gonna keep Dan around with us, even if he's gonna disapprove us curing him, which is kind of, I guess it makes sense. Or maybe he'll be neutral. I don't remember. But like, Dan doesn't like us helping Institute people, but he also doesn't like mutants. So it'd be kind of like a conflict, like a conflict there. But yeah, we're back here. I think it's an abandoned part of this area. Just gotta take a look at around. Yeah, it's over here. This part is blocked off. We can just hack this. I don't think there's any way to just get here. We need to hack it. So yeah, also around monitors is definitely a choice. Alright, let's go. The FEV lab. If you're ever wondering where the Super Mutants came, here's the answer. Let's do the yeah, let's do that one. Why not? There's a cure. Well, since we're here, might as well take a look around the terminal. Initially, consists with standard, rapid decline in physical condition. Physical condition consistent. Mental acuity charging slightly higher than average. Rapid decline in mental facilities. Rapid excessive physical growth, aggression. Subject unintentionally terminated during incident V. Should be called from future reports. Inconclusive, subject unintentionally terminated during incident V. Incident Vergil, I guess you could say. Latest round of testing complete. Results are all within expected parameters. Informed Dr. Zimmer directly that he ordered the test personally. Seemed to know by the results and sure what he was looking for. He declined to specify what he wanted the test run to begin with. Seems kind of ridiculous, right? How the hell do you expect the scientists to give you good results if you don't tell them what to expect? I have officially assumed the lead role in the project after Dr. Silverson's passing. Later on, some subjects show similar results to previous tests run in the last 5 years. No statistical deviation noted. Synthetic or organic continues to perform well. The necessity of further tests isn't explained. Nothing new, always the same. Have entered formal complaint to the Directorate. These tests are not bringing any valuable information. The organic subjects have spun off decades ago. Why do we insist on continuing this? All inquiries about this project should now go directly to the Director. The lab will be offline until further notice. Alright. We got another log here.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Vergil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never want I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a so I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done.
There we go. This won't get us in trouble with the Institute, so don't worry about it. You can, if you want to still carry on with the Institute, you can just explore this area, no problem. It's fine. This is, yeah, basically what happened.
Detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
It's basically just gonna be a lot of robots in this area. Oh, nice. Thanks, buddy. No, you're above him.
Scanners detected.
Assault drones are dangerous, so that's gonna be a problem.
Scanners clear. Engaging.
There they are. Oh wait, we can do this, right. I forgot about we had this thing. Shut down, will you? Thank you. I missed, come on. Yep. We have all the power. Versus robots, they really can't do anything about to us.
Yes.
I'll take the stim pack, fusion cells, stim pack, bottle caps, and nothing. Bottle caps and fusion, bottle cap, fusion. Alright, we're good for now. We got a bunch of food. Let's eat the cram we got there. There we go. This is destroyed. We have a bunch of bottle caps here. A sensor, blessed hammer, bunch of stuff, dry tool. Open up, come on. There we go.
Got it.
Yeah, they're shooting from all directions. Oh, nice. We actually got it in one. Alright, there we go. Does this terminal just open the doors, or...?
I'm in.
Yeah, okay. Just shut down the turrets. Well, thank you. Okay, turn that off. Let me see. There we go.
Sweet.
Doesn't really have much going on here. Can close the doors and open them again. Another one that needs an obvious thing to open. Come on, oh, this way.
That's it.
And here we are, back into the Institute itself. Like a storage area or something. Very calming, the Institute OST, I guess you could say. You could say it's like deceptively calm. You can also get pretty easily lost. Like, look at this. There we go. We are here again. Nice. Let's get out of here. Vergil, I got your stuff. Let's go to you again, Vergil. You help me, I help you. That was a deal.
Geiger's going crazy on us soon.
Yeah, I know. It's easy. Just go inside here again and we're done. Alright, buddy. We have your stuff. Come here.
I'm running out of time. I need that serum.
Here.
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands.
I'd advise against breathing in these fumes. They smell awful.
There we go.
Yes. It seems to have matured nicely.
That's good.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works. All right. Here we go.
And now we wait.
And now we wait.
How long?
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Alright, he's done. Vergil is done. We'll probably see him in a week from now or something. Since we're gonna carry on doing the DLCs and whatnot, probably gonna come back with him to him later. For now, let's just finish this up. Get Liberty Prime back online. Then all the way over here to the airport. There we go. Get Liberty Prime back online. Then go and I think after this is just Blind Betrayal, and that's pretty much that for the Brotherhood. There's Liberty Reprimed, and then Blind Betrayal. So yeah, just 2 more quests for the Brotherhood, essentially.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have
There he kinda is.
I don't know about Scribe Mariah. I think she loves
Proctor Ingram?
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Well, sorry about that.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Huh, makes sense. You'll need powerful electromagnets to get his arms and legs moving.
That's exactly right. Well, you're full of surprises, aren't you? What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Even if you know what the actuators are, you still need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Alright. High-powered magnet in the hospital. Let's go. Should be easy enough. I think that thing was a science or intelligence-based option there. Or maybe it was something because we read it somewhere. Anyways, let's get to it. We will be able to upgrade our musket when we get back to Sanctuary later. I think I am going to upgrade all the weapons. Not sure if we are
What? Who's there?
gonna do this. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why are you guys here? The other guy, this guy, come on. Right, wait, there we go. No. There we go. There's a guy like behind me. A lot of guys behind me. Alright, let's just... Where are they? There they are.
What was that?
Yeah, we already have all the keys for this place, which is just hurry it along.
Nice.
The thing with that, it only does one pump, so it's not as powerful as it could be. That's essentially the problem here with this. Oh, come on, I can't miss those shots. I'm wasting 4 energy cells.
Standing down.
See ya.
You never know what you'll find.
There we go. That's done. Let's get out of here then.
You die now, human!
There they are. Chest, shot, dead. Get out of here. Gotta wait for like a year to get this thing to load. And they die now. There we go. Let's get out of here. Perfect, we can fast travel, that's awesome. Alright. Let's go ahead and build ourselves.
The last person that
over
disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off the Priven's hull.
It's behind here. Nope, where the hell is it then? Nope. Okay, it's the other way then.
gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
There it is. It's pretty far away, actually. Alright, workshop. We need electromagnetic actuators. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, Ingram, we got our stuff. It's like right here in the middle of nowhere.
Carry food with you. You'll end up eating some pretty
Proctor Ingram.
things to stay
That's
alive.
all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
I'll run down to the Super Duper Mart and pick some up.
Cute. I wish it was that simple. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Great. That's just great.
Well, hang on a second. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
Yes.
Oh no, not again.
Yep. We better stock back up on the anti-radiation gear. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Alright, let's go. Let's go grab our power armor then. Might as well just do stuff with it as well. Gotta wait for this to load. We're gonna start upgrading stuff.
Up top, you gotta be careful. Never know when you're being watched.
Craft. Yep.
What are you doing, man?
God damn, everyone's talking at the same time.
How much we still have to discover out here.
Let me see. Ah, come on, nuclear materials. Damn. We're missing just barely something. Well, let's just go for all the other stuff, really.
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
It's been too long since I picked a fight.
This was weekly.
Maybe blacksmith for that, right?
So many humans, not many super mutants.
Yeah, I think that's.
Find milk of humankind as soon.
Yep, there's that. Inferno, kinetic, Tesla, yeah.
World is bigger than strong.
Yep, we're good on that front. Alright. Power armor is basically fully done. Let's get ourselves 6 cranked musket.
Nice craftsmanship.
That one's done. Right. Deliverer, what can we do with you? Advanced receiver, let's go for that. Extended barrel already got, sharpshooter grip. Large quick eject magazine, glow sides. Go.
Let me know if
We need aluminum for that. Let's go for spear damage there. This one I can't get because we need aluminum. Right, we're out of aluminum. That's something to look out for later. Alright, let's go in then.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
Alright, Dan. Let's go meet our contact. And of course, it's like right next to the place. What? Come on. Damn. Let me see. What can we drop? The mines. Let's drop the tooth here. Molotov cocktails, the nuka grenade. The Gauss rifle is low ammo, might as well drop that, and that's that. I want to keep the BFG because it has a lot of, it's pretty much our emergency button, and our missile launcher as well. I just still find it funny that the power armor now lets us carry less than our normal weapons. I don't know, I just think that's kind of funny. They're our normal outfits. Damn thing, they can take care of it. Alright, girl, what's up?
Huh? Intruder alert!
Oh my god, can you stop? Of course.
Our vertibird should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled in the Cambridge police station.
Well, thanks, Haley.
Aelin. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
I was in good hands.
That's not surprising. After all, it's in good hands.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that doesn't sound difficult.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out.
Well, I'm in full power armor, so I'm good. Alright, let's see. Where is it? It's pretty far away. Just follow the road from the plane here, essentially. Alright, let's go. What the hell are you doing here, my dude? Yeah, I'll let him deal with you. That's crazy. This guy is either really brave or really stupid. The hell is he doing here? Alright, let's keep going. Who's there? Glowing little dude. Oh, come on. I missed both of them. I was aiming for both and I missed both. Incredible. Jesus, man. Gotta really aim this thing. coming right towards me. 80%. Oh my god, you missed an 80% thing and we're dying from poison. Stop missing 80% chance hits. Alright, let's keep going. I think it lost interest, or maybe it didn't. It didn't. Whatever. I missed. Oh my god, you gotta stop missing that shit. Of course, I hit the long range one. Come on, I gotta eat stuff. Whatever we can. Yeah, that's pretty much that. There it is. Looks like a pyramid.
I believe that this is a bomb disposal facility.
Yeah, Dan, so we can see that. There's like bombs all over the place. Alright, open up. Very unsecured door, by the way. Could just open it with our hands. No console, no nothing.
It's been converted into a launching silo as well.
Well, isn't that comforting, huh? Alright, let's get down somewhere. It's probably gonna be full of ghouls. That's most likely what's gonna be around here. Alright, let's open this up. Or maybe not. Let's see here. A bunch of dead scientists. Yeah, seems about right. Yeah, these alarms must have been blaring for a long time now. Alright, let's see what they have for us here. Oh, right. It was like they were doing a launch sequence. That's why it was alarms were blaring. Oh, where's the ghoul? I hear them. There they are. I see you, buddy. We're not fooling anyone. Another ghoul. Let's just hit his body. Oh my god, I gotta stop missing that shit. Gotta go lower. Not this way then. Though. Where do we go? Yeah, probably over here. Legendary Moab Broodmother. That should insta kill her. There we go.
Good work.
I'll take the mole rat meat.
We may have.
Oh, that's a big dude. I have grenades on. Come on, let's go. Throw them. There you go. That wasn't that bad. Throw a few grenades. Violent combat rifle, huh? Let me actually check with our combat rifle. if it's more powerful than ours. It isn't. Alright, it's gonna take a while, but we're reaching there. Yeah, buddy, not on my watch. Bottle caps, bottle caps. We are running out of ammo though, that's a bit of a problem. I think we might be close. Alright, it's behind this. Can we open this? Nope. Alright, where's the console? Well, that sucks for us. Oh, let's open this door. Yeah, not gonna...
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Oh, right. Hallowed ground. Obviously. Just look how wonderful this place is.
Your mockery is wasted. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
Well, I see. Talking to you is pointless.
All your petty deeds will become pointless when Atom returns. When the Great Divide cleanses this world and all in it, you will leave this place.
All right.
Face
She's offline.
Atom's wrath.
Adam's wrath? Do I even want to know what that is?
He is the great equalizer, the defender of Atom's word. Now leave this place, or I will invoke him upon you!
I don't have time for this. Just tell me where you've stashed the damn nukes.
How dare you? Your time on this world has ended.
Right.
Face Atom's wrath and despair. Kill him!
Really? You just like that? Well, Adam's wrath is dead, so... It's gonna take a while. There it is. I'll take the nuclear materials. Alright, let's take a look at his instructions. Instructions. It's H, right? Something with H. There it is. Halte. No, that's not it. There we go. Brother Henry, afraid of Adam, isn't choosing the hard answer for well. Alright, that is not working out for us. Well, they're there, so let's see if we can,
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. This is a drill. We need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. This is the big one. They want to head home to their families before it's too late.
Alright, remote, the turret controls offline. And door is open. There we go. Here's the nukes.
Paladin dance.
Now that this site's been secured, you should return to the airport immediately. I'll remain on watch until the vertebrates arrive.
Alright.
Was it something I said?
Not at all. I just don't have a choice. Elder Maxon's orders were quite clear. I'm not to take my eyes off these bombs until every one of them has been counted, tested, and loaded. If we want Liberty Prime to reach peak fighting efficiency, we can't afford to lose this stockpile. Dismissed, Knight.
Alright, and they made us do that because he's gonna... they want us to separate us for a little while. And you'll see why in a few moments. Let's just get out of here. It's a bit of a maze here, but we'll find our way out around eventually. Just gotta keep going. This isn't it either. I'll take the Stimpack still. Right, those guys are just tweaking out. They're not gonna do anything, probably. Ah, this way. Kind of incredible we found... Oh, no, never mind. Just went to a full circle. Incredible. Let me see. Is there no way out from here?
Sounding all clear.
That doesn't look like it. Just have to go back. Alright, through here, right? Then we go through here. Ah, there we go. Nope, not this way, this way. Nope. Nope. This way. There we go. Found it. Found the way. It's pretty easy after this. Just go forward, essentially. I do think it's gonna be a pain in the ass to grab all the nukes out of here. Because there's like so many, and this place is pretty much demolished. You have to take them like one by one. Let me see. We entered. That's yeah, where I came out of. Over there, right? The one door. There we can go up. There we go. Over there, right? There we go. Well, there was an elevator there the whole time. We probably could have just taken that. I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't see it. Alright, out of here. Elder Maxim. Or better yet, just deliver this back to the sanctuary. Then we can go talk to Maxim.
apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Take the fusion core out. Do the crap so we can put it in place. Everyone's talking at the same time. It's not really helping me hear you guys. Alright, let's go. Elder Maxim.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to
Or you. Hey there.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Well, only one way to find out, right?
There's only one way to find out.
Absolutely.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Alright. It should just be, it's a big red button, so.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems, nominal. Weapons, hot. Warning, nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning, power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
I've got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
Well, a power core.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Prydwen's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Alright, well,
I didn't get anything for you.
Oh, sure you did. It's that big metal behemoth standing over there. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Prydwen. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
and I think that's the last mission we're gonna do for now. The let's see if we can, if the icon's gonna show up. Blind Betrayal. There you go. That's the last mission we can do for the Brotherhood before we basically become locked into the Brotherhood quest. So yeah, this is the last quest we're gonna do for today. I think it's pretty simple. It's pretty quick.
Looks like Liberty Prime's
just
coming
a bunch of conversations, essentially. Alright, Elder, let's see what you have for us.
Elder Maxon?
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm confused.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
There it is, another twist. Paladin Dance is a synth. Who would have thought? Is he certain?
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
Everything is just a skill check here.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
I suspect you're saying...
Alright, buddy.
You have to believe...
I suspect you're saying exactly...
Alright, buddy. Come on. I know you want to believe me. Come on. Come on. Give me the...
You have to believe...
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
There must be some other way.
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Alright, let's try to find Dan then. Come on.
Attention. Halbert pilot to station Epsilon. Halbert pilot report to station Epsilon.
Knight.
That is all.
I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
Well,
What do you know about the situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
Well, he'll be missed.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio.
Uh-huh.
I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
Well, how do you hear?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Well, orders are orders.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Well, finding Dance then.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, ma'am.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Yeah, she's probably just just saying this so she has a she's trying to convince us to save Dance essentially. Right, the other one is probably just about Vergil. The other quest marker there. All right. Haley, come on. Can walk a little faster, you know. Alright, Scribe. Haley?
Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Bold statement.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
I'll hear him out.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
All right. Listening Post Bravo, we go. I think pretty sure we can kill Maxim after this, and I think honestly it'll be a nice little drama thing. To protect Dance, we kill Maxim, or type of thing. But I don't think Dance will like that very much, since he truly believes in the Brotherhood thing. I think we actually probably need to convince Dance to live. Anyways, we're already there, so might as well teleport there immediately. After this, we're probably gonna have to farm. Ah, shit. Dan, you really have to activate the things again. Now we're out of ammo. That sucks for us. We'll have to take this. Jesus, dance. One more. There we go. Nice, perfect explosion there. So yeah, we've been here before. I'm pretty sure I already told you that this is in the previous part. This is a thing that's related to a quest. This is the quest. Anyways, I'm gonna have to take another shot of this. Let's go.
Going down.
It's a pretty short climb down. Just have to talk to him, go up, and yeah, or kill him. Could just kill him, honestly. I think this is the quest that gives us the most like freedom to what we do with the character. We can kill him, we cannot. We cannot. Then there are pretty options too. It's kind of an interesting quest for Fallout 4 in terms of possibilities, really. Since normally the quests in Fallout 4 it's pretty straightforward. Goddamn, I love this destruction that they added for the robots in this game. It's really neat. Alright, you're up. Bonk. Shut down, please. Thank you. That's where the Yaogwai was. And here he is.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know.
Yeah.
Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
Let me see.
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing.
Yep.
I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
You're human, my guy.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Nope, I'm not gonna kill you.
I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
Because you're a friend.
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me.
Yeah?
People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
I've got your back, man.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Alright, Dance. Let's get out of here.
Going up.
I'm sure nothing bad's gonna wait for us at the moment we leave this listening post. Yeah, man. Get a little faster than this. There we go.
Ground floor.
Right, let's see.
How dare
Nope.
you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
You're wrong.
He's still alive because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Well?
Dance shares the same beliefs as the Brotherhood.
Don't be so naive. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Well.
Whether he's human or not, Dance saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn woman. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive. Which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Alright, Dance.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Alright, come with me.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport.
Yeah.
But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Alright, see ya.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe.
For now,
I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Right, just have to wait a few,
You are merely delaying the inevitable.
Okay, just gotta wait a little bit for, that, and yeah. For now, we're just gonna go ahead and talk to Maxim, finish off Blind Betrayal, and then go talk to Vergil, essentially. As long as you don't finish the next quest, we're pretty safe, really. From being locked into locking into the Brotherhood side quests. Yeah. Let's just talk to him, see what's up. Alright, Maxim.
Reporting as ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
And complete Blind Betrayal. Right, we're not gonna do the next one. Because that one, if we do complete that one, we are locking ourselves into the
Z tilt. Adjust.
Yeah, tactical thinking. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty symbolic. We are going to attack the railroad, as you can see from that stomping on the lantern. Quite a nice little metaphor there. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go for gun nut now. There we go. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do the Vergil thing. No, not that. We're gonna talk to Vergil, and then we can call it a day for now. Vergil, there you are. Vergil, there we go. Alright, I think we can just go back and get Dance, but he's fine where he is, really. He doesn't have any more companion quests or anything like that, only if you want to perk. The only people who have quests now, I think it's Kate, McCready, and Nick. Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh, hey you are, buddy.
It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
Incredible.
This is incredible.
It is a significant first step, but it still only works on one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab, or help yourself to any of this junk if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
Alright, and now we have access to all his stuff. Not particularly anything useful, but what can you can't get everything, right? Anyways, that is it. Next time we're gonna go ahead and finish up the main game, the base game, I guess, by just doing the this one, Inside Job, and everything that's related to that. So yeah, I'm gonna take good old Nick with us. Because I think it makes sense, right? We're taking Valentine, a Gen 2 synth, to attack the Institute. Honestly, it just makes sense, really. Just gotta find him first. We don't have any aluminum or any materials, so we won't be able to craft anything, essentially. We're kind of stuck there. Where is Nick? He's probably near the crops.
So
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company right now.
Nick. No idea where he is. That's Piper.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lasts.
Piper is at max, so we already completed everything with her, so there's nothing there for us. Let me see, that's Curie.
Bigger than Strong knew.
That's Preston, that's Hancock.
Strong want to smash something.
Yeah, I know, Strong, I know.
Someday, super mutants.
Ah, there you are. Buddy, come here.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Alright, so that is going to be it for now. Next time, we are going to go ahead and give the holotape to Sturgis there. And I think we are going to go ahead and complete the main story.
Yeah,
it's not much.
To carry some of that valuable gear
Yeah.
you're lugging?
There's not much left to this quest. There's like, what, 4 quests? Let me see. We are inside job, yeah? So like inside job, then form ranks, defend the castle, nuclear option, and with our powers combined. Yep, essentially, it is that. So yeah, just 4 quests left of the Minutemen, and we're done with the game. So for the main part, we still have the DLCs to do later. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for more Fallout 4. Ciao.